From beauty to fashion, living in a cosmopolitan city calls for a wardrobe that balances style with ease. From fashion to function, our local menswear designers have redefined winter fashion with equal measures. We hung out backstage at SA Menswear Week to get an insight into the new season's urban style.
Masculine style has evolved to suit a contemporary environment. From more casual office basics to slick weekend suits, what has emerged is chic city style.
I've been fascinated with how outerwear silhouettes, from trench coats, from pea coats, from bombers to zippers, has changed the way people are dressing in a way, because I don't think they're using it as outerwear and as protective clothing. They've taken those silhouettes and they've almost like reshaped and reformed their own silhouettes and used it in a leisure wear respect.
The inspiration for this collection was based around freedom. The collection is for the politically aware man, and I took inspiration a lot from a lot of the cities around the world. So from New York to London to Lagos to Cape Town to Joburg, all the basic fashion capitals of the world. It's basically for the man that likes simplicity but at the same time loves a bit of edge and drama. He's a bit of a peacock.
For the autumn-winter collection, we wanted to explore the Zulu tribe, just their strong aesthetic, their strong shapes, coloring, just how they play with proportion and how there's just reckless little things. Of course, I wasn't going to be literal.
Mnisi grants his menswear a tactile look, thanks to the luxury fabric selection which gives a glamorous allure to the suiting.
I wanted to have cashmeres and wools and suitings. I just wanted to play with different textures in there, like a cashmere with a PU and just that whole vibe.
So I took superfine silk satin that I had woven in Spain, and I took fantastic geometric stripes, and I used these within the framework of zippers, bombers, trench coats, pea coats. And then the quintessential shacket, which is the shirt jacket. The pajama shirt has also made a huge comeback, and it's rounded shoulders, it's cutting the proportions differently. It's almost like that rock star, Woodstock, late 60s into the 70s with the shaggy hair and whatever. So it was all the prints of that period, which really inspired me, and I used them in the modern silhouette.
Cultivated in trend-conscious London and inspired by the confident style of Nigeria, Tokyo James has developed a global metropolitan look.
I went for a lot of textures. I went for mohair and I did a lot of lace. So there were laces and prints, certain prints that are not as usual. There was the grey one, which was done by the movement of oil spillage on the waters and everything like that. I moved back to Nigeria like 2 years ago. Coming back, that has actually started to infuse the sensibility of what I do. So there's a little bit of detailing from the African point of view into my work. Africa has given it a bit of more flavor.
The most influential development in menswear has been the rise of athleisure, tailoring to an athletic aesthetic.
There has been a huge departure from suitings and the classical forms of suiting. We're a new world, a new society, a modern society, so that's obviously pushed the boundary here for us to be into leisure, and I think that's also happening internationally. I don't think it's just a Southern Hemisphere or South Africa thing. I think we can learn from the old ways, improve on them, but obviously add in a modern touch to it, which is, exactly what I've found myself doing with this collection.